Hi guys, hello, meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. Yes, it is Thursday tomorrow. Today I got a package just coming. Today's Wednesday. And I wanted to give you some updates to the weather forecast for today. It's gonna warm up a little bit more, but it's still gonna be at least 10 degrees below normal temperature for the area. As you saw on yesterday's forecast details I gave on the weather report, things are a little bizarre. Okay, putting it bluntly. By the way, my report, I haven't given you that lately, except you said they suck, and it does. I haven't had my adjustment. I found some of my agents still left in my file, but something that helped a little bit. But I did order some boxes, eye drops. They should be here probably tomorrow, so we'll be able to get the eyes back on track, especially the right eye. The left eye is clear. It just gets tired because I strain because all the news and stuff, I look them every day, which is a topic we're going to be discussing on Friday. We're going to be talking about the weather and the state of the weather events. We would like to, me and Lumi here with others too, would love to hear weather reports from other parts of the world. So if you guys are in other parts of the world, other countries, whatever, and you want to participate on Friday's live chat on YouTube, yes, you can. It would definitely be welcoming you to join us so that we can cover the weather news around the world. This is a global event. This is not just Connecticut or New England event. It affects the whole world. It's open to anybody. It'll be the online chat. So, sorry, no phone today on Friday because of my hearing loss. It really makes it hard. And I don't want to get anyone call me rude anymore. And let's be honest, if you can barely hear somebody, it's so easy to misconstrue everything, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so I know some of the people that were rallying behind my channel were really kind of there was a few practical jokers in the list, and they were just causing problems for everybody. But the phone system itself was causing problems for me. So we do have ways we can fix that problem, but I haven't reverse engineered the telephone set yet to add the appropriate support in for a connection to the mixer. And that's another thing we need to get is a new mixer, because our mixer only has 4 microphone inputs and 1 line input. So we still get this big switch box flipping between all the inputs when we're not listening to the YouTube streams. We use them for playing our vinyls and records and our MP3s, and sometimes occasionally a tape or two, but we don't have a tape that cooked up anymore, so I guess that doesn't matter. Yes, we definitely are going to need to invest in some new gear. Everybody mentioned it many times, over and over again. I had a couple new fans, or at least I would call them fans. They said they were very impressed with what I was doing on my channel, but unfortunately, for some reason, even though he didn't do anything that I would consider spam, it ended up in the spam trap. I had to dig out his message so that I could respond to it. And one of the things is I let him know is, since he was very impressed with what I mentioned yesterday's vlog about the weather, is that he said to keep up the good work. Well, I hope that I will do my best to do that. But things happen, and you never know what's going to happen. I can't tell you what's going to happen, because every time I try to tell you what's going to happen, I never get it right. So, okay, let's talk about something that has nothing to do with it for a minute. Let's talk about my future. What is going to happen, say, within the next 5 years? Well, the next 5 years, anything can happen.
I mean, we can all be nice, glowing nuclear kibbles and bits, as far as I can tell you. Because of North Korea, but maybe not. Maybe that won't happen. You know, because nuclear war is really kind of stupid anyway. But you never know. One of the things I'd like to do is to work on improving the studio, getting more programs in the studio, start making our studio into, making some people who are using our studio might want to go for a for-profit programming. In other words, Dory, and even Sherry Heaton Love may actually want to go use the studio for selling jewelry, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But one of the things I noticed is studio is getting kind of cramped in there because of some changes in the Snow Queen Palace. So we're gonna need to consider maybe I need some more expansion, so I might need to consider renting a bigger space. Eventually, we're going to need one anyway, because between the studio and the cats and everything else, it gets kind of chaotic in there. So I'm thinking is we really need a bigger place anyway, but that's the future. We've said 5 years, so that doesn't mean we have to rush out and do it today. Now, let's see. For the immediate time being, say within the next year, we want to get, as I said, a bigger studio mixer to handle more microphones and line inputs, both balanced and unbalanced 600 ohm connectors, and want to explore other technologies in the broadcast industry. I want to get a new reel-to-reel tape recorder for one thing, because it'd be nice to have a new one, or at least one that's been refurbed, recapped with new belts. That would be nice to have that, because I have a whole bunch of old ancient tapes in the 60s that someone recorded all kinds of music on, and the problem was the original tapes were recorded in stereo, but they didn't use the proper RIA equalization curve. So, what I'd like to try to do is re-render those musical selections into proper RIAA and convert them into MP3s. We're talking about a whole bunch of tapes that was home recorded music, and some of the music looks actually sounded pretty good. We were playing the music before my belts on my old Philips reel-to-reel snapped, and which I never got a new belt for because I got the wrong belt and it was too big. So, yeah, okay. So, I suppose I can get a smaller belt. Anyway, I definitely have to get a smaller diameter belt because the belt I got was too damn big. But anyway, but the reel-to-reel is an old machine, and the head looked like it was having some issues with head wear and things like that. But definitely, I would definitely consider getting a new reel-to-reel. I don't know, maybe an Atari or maybe even an Akai or Roberts model. I don't know. There's a couple nice reel-to-reels out there. I'm talking about ones that are refurbished. They're gonna cost money, honey. They ain't cheap. But that's something for the future which I'm going to consider into. Another thing I want to consider is the use of, as I said, a studio mixer. Now, I'm going to keep my mind open here for a couple brands, because some brands, I actually know very little about the brands. I know very little about the Behringer line, and I know nothing about the Mackie line. I know nothing about Yamaha, because I never worked with any of those. I've worked with realistic mixers, but those are stereo mixers for DJs. They're not for the kind of application that I'm talking about, okay? which is a studio line mixer. On the other hand, I do want to foresee. I'm trying to get myself center for it. There we go. I want to consider other options too. Because we still do have a Part 15 AM radio station in our apartment. You forgot about that. No, don't forget about it, because every time we do a live stream or we do a vlog, it's also going on the radio too. So, think about that. Okay, so, that's another area where I might more space, so that we can have a separate studio just for the radio broadcasts, with its own mixing board and everything, so that it can be, because eventually we're going to try to go for I don't know how we would do that, but I'm going to leave that open as how would we get the money for the $3,000 filing fee for the radio station license. I don't know. I can't tell you. Obviously, if you guys would like to make a donation to Patreon, we could do something, right? Yeah. Alright, wait, that's nothing. We can use your donations, the advertising revenue. I haven't gotten to check it out from YouTube yet, but still, it's way below $100. It hasn't even really been. I'm hoping to one day get my first $100 on YouTube. But given the way things are, probably won't be for about another 3, 4, 5, 6 years. So, just keep that in mind. Now, I guess this is going to run a little longer than a vlog usually does. So let me just wrap this up here. Yes, we are going to still try to fix the things that went wrong when everybody was critiquing our live show and all the problems we've had in the past. We're going to try to make things right. And as far as what's Dory going to do with her channel, I have no idea. I know I'm going to try to help her to work on making some improvements, but that's really Dory's channel, and Dory is Dory, so Dory will do her own thing as far as how she wants to approach the issues that have been addressed over and over again. So we'll do our best to make our channel better. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching this, and we'll see each other soon, okay? See you Friday, guys. Bye-bye.